Desperate times calls for desperate measures. And this is where we are in today's society. People will stoop to any kind of low in order to get whatever they want out of people. Because let's be real, most people wealth is gained from others, obtaining money from others. So, and that's just the way it is, really. Make a product, people purchase your product. If the product sells well, you're going to, as the person that delivered the product or made the product, you're going to create wealth from it if you do it right, because you could make money and then handle it wrong. Sometimes people tend to just get into stuff that really they shouldn't, or do people a way that they shouldn't because of their own selfish needs or their own selfish gain. And that's where we are in our society today. Most people only are looking out for themselves. There's a small few that are looking out for other people and the well being of others. And there is a few that lead with their heart. So they do things to help others because they're just seriously trying to help someone out, right? But that can be dangerous too, all in itself, because it will give the illusion as if whatever the person is doing or the group of people are doing is right, when in fact it is absolutely wrong. So today, I'm speaking of course, our girl Dash, and she did a video today where she said, I just made $3,000 in 24 hours shouting out small content creators. And I made a video saying why this could be a problem to her and where she probably just messed up herself, because it just logically, y'all, just think of it. The more people that actually do it, the especially if you're doing it all on your own, the less likely you're able to fulfill whatever it is that you're out here promising. Just like with the Curl Smiler product, when she dropped her product down so low, massive people reached out to her to get it because it was a good product and it cost so low. But she didn't have the product to give to them. So instead of giving them their money back, she kept it and continued on. This has been her MO the whole time. That her way she handles things the whole time. And you're looking at it in 2025. So you see how she handles her business, and it's the lack of. That's really kind of disgusting a little bit as a business owner, because it gives a bad look, not just to the entrepreneur or the business owner, but to our people as a whole, because this is where the crab mentality comes in at. This is where you should be looking and saying, because of this person's actions and she's causing this to happen to other people, that um, she's not willing to change what she's doing because money is involved. That's what you really need to be looking at. Because on this video, and I'm sure she's deleting them about as fast as they come in, but people are commenting on that video saying that they didn't get their shot out that they paid for, right? And be real, real with y'all, the more she get, the harder it's going to be. So she said she made $3,000 in one day. So at $25, she had to get at least 120 people that gave her shout outs, cash out for shout outs. So 120 people in one video, or even if you break the videos down, that's a lot of people that you're shouting out. On top of, there's more people probably trying to jump on board with this, right? Because people are feeling like, well, if I can get DoorDash to say my name, then it's going to bring me subscribers and it's going to bring me watch time hours. It's going to bring me views. Y'all, whatever video you were going to make, we're going to do that same thing anyway. You did not have to pay for that. If a content creator really was trying to help you and not help themselves, then they would shout you out anyway. They was put your information in there and showcase this particular content creator during this time. And you do see content creators that do that. I myself do it. But you can't do a lot of people at one time because then it's going to flood your platform, giving notarization to other people. So you want to do it, you want to help people out, but you have to do it the right way. Um, you can't do it to where you can do everybody, because the more you focus on another person, the less time you're going to have to focus on whatever you're doing. And that's even now people say, well, that's what you're doing when you're running down DoorDash. Well, actually, I'm focusing on what I do because I do commentaries and I do reviews. So I'm actually doing what I do. It's just I'm actually talking about the situation that's going on at hand because of the massive deception that is happening to people, and what she is doing to everyone. Now, okay, so her birthday is tomorrow, so happy birthday to her if she lives to see another day. So I want to say that because that's a blessing all in itself. Okay, but you took in $3,000 of people hard earned money and you're about to go to Atlanta because it's what she said, not me, y'all. She said this in order to finally be able to live a good day, have a great day on her birthday. Because in 43 years, she'd never been able to have a good day on her birthday because she never had money. But in fact, the double life that you're living, you're lying because on DoDash Ward or Word, you show your lifestyle and you show all the things that you have been able to do. So that's a lie. It's like this woman has to tell a whole bunch of lies in order to play on the sympathy of everybody else. And this is where the viewers are at fault because you are allowing her to do this to you. Sure, we want to see people. We want to see people expand. We want to see people to grow. Nobody wants to see anybody stand down, and mainly because most people want to see people succeed. Because if they see others succeeding, they feel like they themselves can succeed. But that's a good thing and a bad thing because you have to know within yourself that you can succeed regardless if anybody around you is succeeding or not. You have to believe in whatever you're doing. And that's why, I made a video about your why and why your why is so important. And I'll link that video to this particular video. So that way people can really search it within themselves as to why you want this and why you're doing this. You can't uh, buy your way into people's heart or buy your way into situations. Like some people on this platform buy subscribers. That's crazy because it's not going to give you the results that you're looking for. It might give you the appearance so that people can be fooled to come to you, but it's not going to give you the results that you're looking for. And then when you do that and it doesn't produce the results you're looking for, you're going to turn to desperate measures to try to get money. This is the whole thing with DoorDash. She's led by money, so much so that she's willing to take advantage of children, put it on God, that God told her to do this. And it's almost coming across like she's like one of you would say, a prosperity preacher, that sole goal is they're selling you prosperity while the only one is prospering is them, the one who's receiving the money, which she's showing y'all this is what's happening. I see people say, well, I got 10 subscribers because of my shout out. You would have got 10 subscribers if you would have put the right video out, if nobody shot you out. Matter of factly, if you jumped on live and just asked people to subscribe to you, you would gain subscribers just from your live. And guess what? You paid absolutely nothing for it. Then I seen one video where a person was trying to omit that they paid for the shout out, but DoDash just did me a huge favor. She shouted out my name. No, you paid her $25. She didn't do you no favors. In fact, if she took your $25, the least she could have done was put it in the description of all the people that actually donated the $25. Therefore, the viewers could see it in her description, click on there, and then, went and supported those people if that's what she really want to do. DoorDash angle is never to help somebody else. Her angle is to help herself. Although she says she's trying to help you all, She's not trying to help you, and you can see by her track record and what she does. Eventually, when you open your eyes and truly see what she is doing to you, then you're going to be like slapping yourself because you're going to be like, I don't even know how I allowed myself to get caught up in this. Well, I'll tell you how you allowed yourself to get caught up. You allowed yourself to get caught up because she played on your heartstrings. You allowed yourself to get caught up because she did not give you who she truly was. You allowed yourself to get caught up because you believed in a lie. You allowed yourself to get caught up because you wanted to be seem like you were um, her main backbone when she could care less about yours. You got so caught up because you wanted to discredit everybody that was trying to tell you the truth because she was feeding you a whole bunch of lies. And I noticed a lot of her people that she did advertise on these videos were older people um, that had various topics about their subject that may or may not have, did well for them. Or either they did not understand certain things. Because if you go back and you look at their stuff, then you can see kind of where their issue is, right? And it is not the shout out that is going to help you. It's you constantly learning the system and improving on what you need to do. It is the keywords that attract people to your videos. It is not the only thing when you put other people's names in your title, including myself, and I know this is how it works, is it will draw those people that want to hear about these people initially, but for the most part, it's going to drag them back to those people. So I told you there's a way to do it. You can get the attention initially, but at some point you need to take it out and keep the title, whatever you're talking about, but pull it back out of your title because the only thing you're doing is drawing the people to the person or people that you're speaking of because they're going to want to know what is going on. The curiosity, what they say, curiosity kills the cat. Curiosity definitely kills the cat, and also curiosity gets you locked into whatever mess that they got going on. And then if you're not able to decipher whether it's true or not, then you might end up getting sucked into it as well. So for anybody that, and including myself, anybody that advertised them, you run the risk of sending your supporters or your people or your viewers to that person that don't mean them any good. For every group of people that go over there, there'll be a small percentage that will stick around, and that's sort of like what's happening with her because she know people are driven by money. She's going to show y'all how much she made from y'all, right? But that's the wrong thing to do because all you're doing is showing people you're making money off of them, but you're not really helping the people. And as the days go on, the weeks go on, and they don't see no significant growth for the investment that they made, then either they got to say to themselves, well, it's just a learning experience, or I'll never do it again, or they're going to say, I felt suckered into watching my money fly out the window because I bought into something that was just a scam. So she starts this video once again saying how she's not trying to take advantage of over anybody, but this particular person started this. She wasn't even thinking about doing it. And then she heard a voice. It was the voice of God. It's all a setup, people, in order to get you to do what she wants you to do. God has to give you, if you are truly God's child, God give you what is called discernment, and he allows you to really understand if what you're hearing is real or it isn't. It said, the Bible said, the sheep know my voice, and a stranger they will not follow. Meaning that you know when it's coming from God and you know when it's not coming from God. And so, for the ones that are truly God's children, that makes you wonder. You have to question your own faith and own belief. Maybe there's something going on there that is causing you to be deceived and blinded. In the book of Revelation, it talks about delusion that will go over the world because they will not understand the truth. They will believe lies over the truth. And this is what I see happening even with DoorDash. A lot of people are being